Hello everybody, welcome back to From Rhythm to Algorithm. We've been discussing in our derivation about spelling. It's well defined, meaning the words can be spelled correctly, right? Spelling a word correctly is well defined or exists. And what exactly is spelling we've been exploring. Continuing on with our derivation, but again, nobody has rigorously articulated how to spell. We know what spelling is, putting letters to sounds, but how to spell, again, in a rigorous mathematical sense has not been articulated. So just picking up, again, you know what we're doing if you're watching the series. Direction, connection. Sensorality is directionality. What is the relationship of direction and dimension? Right? We live in 3 dimensions. How many directions are there? Right? They come in pairs, right? Direction. Up, down, left, right, forward, backward. Dimension, direction, detection. Right? A detector is a sensor. Right? Now we can confidently say that's a sensor with an S because detector ends in or. If you generalize detector, you get detectorality. Right? Anything that's based on orality is based on sensorality. Sensorality is detectionality. Speciality is protectionality. Protection defends. To fend is to survive. Sensorality is vivality. Sorality is vality. Speciality is vanity. Speciality is in vain. If somebody does something that's for no use, it is done in vain. Virality is vividity. Vality is vidity. Sensorality is revivality. Survival, revival. Revival regenerates. Generation, generality. Sensorality is generality. So again, now we're at this point where, like I said, I had to use language to introduce this proof. And we're saying we're going to scale it to complete generality, but words already have meaning. So we're scaling up these other words. Again, I'm not sure what this connection word is. Still not there, unfortunately. I know science team knows it, but like I said, the syllability of the syllables that are contained within sensorality will pair up to be like the prefix and suffix to something else. And so we're scaling it up to generality, like literally. Speciality specifies. Geniality genifies. Sensorality is geneticality. Geneticality, ethnicality. What is the relationship of genetics and ethics, right? Why we experiment on rhesus monkeys. What did those guys ever do? Well, they have a biology similar to human beings. Human beings matter more to human beings than rhesus monkeys, clearly by our actions. Is that right? For humans, it's right. For the monkeys, it's not so exciting. Do I see any problem with that? No. Again, is that good? I wouldn't say it's good. It is. But genetics and ethics, clearly we have different ethics amongst a species as opposed to interspecies. But what is the difference between a genus and a species, right? How about a phylum, right? How about a classification, right? Categorization is classification. And so now again, categorization is like the most general word, again, category, group, set. We went through all that. Categories to classification, clearly they line up with C's in CA, but it just is. And classification, again, is another one of the words of differentiation. I don't know really what to say, but class, and again, some intuition is glass, right? And it always just, on a personal level, there's always just these words that feel like way, way higher up in ontology or way more general, or again, I don't know what to say about them. And class and glass was always like, if someone's classy, or if something's glassy, like it's that sheen to it. For whatever reason, those words have always felt very generalized. I don't know how else to say it. But again, like I said, I have all of these deep intuition. Again, I don't like the word deep intuition. So I have all of this intuition from doing these proofs as a child. So I really don't think there's much. I don't think there was like, obviously I hadn't been through puberty yet, but I don't, like, to me, my mathematical derivations, there's just no time difference to any of it. So obviously I've gotten older, but like my mathematical realizations are pretty much time independent. For historical things, like I don't think being younger, there was any difference to the poignancy, the vividity of sensoral or synesthesia, I guess. But That then it's still the same here. But categorization classifies. Speciality assifies. That's not a word, but you get what I'm saying. So that's the whole point. Again, we're pushing this logic out to where we're going to have sensorality and it's going to not be a word. But then when we derive from it, it's going to be a complete logical sentence. Because remember, sensorality isn't a word, it's just a collection of syllables. The same way, speciality, I guess, is a word, but to derive it, it's just we had to iterate a bunch of letters around special to get to special with an ITY. Sensorality classifies, speciality assifies. Classify, pacify. Sensorality is classificationality. Sensorality is classy. Speciality is ratchet. Did that slang already die off? I just have bitches be ratchet. Right? Calling women ratchet for throwing that shit back in the clubs. I don't know if that slang already died off or what, but that one always made me laugh. I don't know why. A ratchet is discrete, right? If you have literally a wrench that's a ratchet wrench, right? It has those little notches. I mean, it's discrete. But then, right, a ratchet, like a promiscuous female, is discrete. She's on the down low. The ratchet's on the down low. I should go jump off a cliff. Censorship is discretionary. Sensorality is discretion. Sensorality is secretion. Sensorality is secretivality. Secretivity stuffed on. Sensorality is, or secretivity is discrete. And that's kind of like a literal iteration, kind of getting close to a natural definition, but it isn't one. Deplete, replete. The opposite of competition is collaboration. Anything, so now here's another one. Anything that ends in ration, which is already, again, it's already a complete word. So the other two suffix limitations we did were, again, they weren't complete words, like, well, or is a, I take that back immediately, right? Or is a word meant. Right, I guess if you say he means something, he meant something, that's M-E-A-N-T, not M-E-N-T. Right, so I don't think meant is a complete word. But then again, we have that consideration, right? Or is a complete word. Meant, I don't think so, unless I'm blanking like an idiot. But, right, if we generate like or to orality, full word to another full word, meant to mentality, not a full word to a full word. What's really going on there? Does that mean anything? Is it not? Am I missing something? Am I not? But ration, right? That's another one where it's a complete word like or, but then if you put ality, you get rationality. So it's just another limitations, I guess, because again, inanimate objects are not rational. They don't make choices, so you can't be rational or irrational. A suffix is an ending. A prefix is a beginning. Speciality is detrimental. When is a difference a detriment? Well, pretty obviously, if you're really good with language and you say words have meaning, you get scapegoated to death, and nobody cares. So I would say a difference is a detriment when people assess your difference as like better or like more or something, and it just isn't. But they torture you. That's really fun. That's the fun part, which I'm still enduring right now, which is awesome. Monetization produces revenue. Revenue review. Sensorality re-incentivizes. Renewal is revival. Renewing refreshes. Fresh, clean. I'm so fresh and I'm so clean. Some rapper sometime. Sensorality is freshality. Fresh, flesh. Sensorality is shallity. Shallity, shallow. Right? Shallow, hollow. Or hallow. H-A-L-L-O-W. Hallowed be thy name. Right? Big kind of, but that's a huge shallow to hallow. I've come across that theorem multiple times. So again, I don't know if that's a translation by some saint at some point, because I'm assuming it's a translation. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But hallow, again, to hollow, right? Echo hollows. Holler, hollow. Shallow is empty. Speciality is emptality. Sensorality is empathy. Sensorality is pathality. Just taking the empathy, the path from their pathality. So again, just working through this, again, there's not a lot to comment on, just a bunch of theorems. We're truly at the very end, just iterating this to get to the stabilizing theorem. It is torture, no one gives a shit. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.